we're going to take a look at the large loop band Good Morning. It's very similar to the deadlift. However, instead of pulling, we're going to be pushing instead. There's just a slight variation there, but the movement pattern is very similar. And so we're going to go ahead and get into our loop band, shoulder width apart, and we're going to have to thread it over our head, basically, and it's on the upper back and shoulder area. And so sometimes, you know, wearing a larger sweater can always help instead of on your skin because it will pull, but if you can handle the pain, we're just going to work through the pain. So we're going to take a Good Morning stance, which is basically a bend at the hips. See, you can see that already. It's already rolling. So I'm going to put it around my neck, but sometimes some people feel better here, and then you can kind of hold it with your hands pushing out. I find it really helps, especially at the top. And so we're gonna bend at the hips, almost like bowing. We're gonna come up and stand up tall, pushing through that band, which is on our upper back. So bend, push the hips, feel the stretch here in the hamstrings and the glutes. It'll be tight, up, squeeze, hip thrust forward. Chest proud, obviously back flat, abs engaged. And so I'm moving my hands around so that the band doesn't slide off my upper back and squeeze at the top. I find that just supporting it with my upper back gives a wider base of support for the elastic itself rather than having it looped around my neck. All the way down, all the way up, and then obviously the more you can bend at the hips, you're gonna feel more stretch in the hamstrings. Another variation you could try is a wider stance, down, more a sumo stance with the Good Mornings, all the way down, all the way up, and squeeze the entire time like my legs are on fire right now. All the way up. I'll just show you from the side here. A little wider, push those hips. You're even gonna get the inner thighs on this one. Down, all the way up, squeeze, all the way down. So as you come up and the band extends, it actually gets harder at the top rather than easier. Squeeze. So here we have the large loop band, Good Mornings. Put it on the upper back. Maybe you want to leave a sweater on, like your hoodie or whatnot, and then you can go ahead and do this